High Vibes family, High Vibes. Welcome back to the Highest Good Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. I'm coming on to do a reading for the collective. See what do you need to know at this time for your highest good. And we're going to dive in with starting out with the energy oracle. I pray that you all are well, that you're safe, happy, and at peace. So let's get right into it. See what's coming out in the energy for the collective. So this will be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. What is the energy? What is the energy? Okay. We have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I need Archangel Gabriel right now to help me with communication. It's bad enough, but then we have Mercury in retrograde, so I'm really feeling it, tongue-tied and everything. So with this energy, you guys, I'm getting that this is a time to express your truth. Now this just keep coming up. This is a time for standing in your power and expressing yourself, being true to yourself, how you speak to yourself and how you speak to others. This is not the time to just withhold or put on a mask or keep things bottled up. You have to express it one way or the other. This, you can also, journal, write things down. If you just can't communicate and express yourself openly to someone, write in a journal. Okay? Or speak it out in nature. But you got to find some way to express, because this is not about, holding things in. So let me go ahead and read from the book for you guys. Give me a minute here to find it. Okay, this talks about self-expression and speaking your truth. It says, Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound, integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So again, guys, it's time to open your mouth and express yourself. Some of you may, have a project. You may be a speaker, need to speak to others, or that's coming up where you have to, really communicate with others, or just communicate spirit, telepathy, okay? So let's dive into the tarot and see what's going on. See what needs to come out. Let's see if I can get this. Nice, Spirit. What does the collective need to know at this time? So we have the Knight of Cups here. With the Two of Swords. With the Six of Wands. With the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the King of Pentacles. So Let's see what's going on. With this, what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Cups is suddenly getting something in you that suddenly your emotion is making you like a whim, a hunch or a nudge or something just out of the blue, pushing you toward to do something like, aha, let me try this. With this Two of Swords, there's a decision that needs to be made. Or it's like you've been at a crossroads to make a decision, but you're going to make a decision here. It's showing there's a Six of Wands. It's going to be, you're going to be recognized and amended for some type of effort or celebration. People are going to be staring at you, admiring you, because you stayed in something. But I'm getting that you staying here was not like you was staying when you needed to leave, because you wanted to walk away from something, but you stayed in a way that it was victory. You had to stay in power is what I'm saying. And then with this King of Pentacles, it's like that choice that you made the right choice. You're going to be sitting here as the King of Pentacles. Because the King of Pentacles is someone who knows how to create value, money, resources. They're fair. Okay. And they are in control. So let's get into it. Let's get to clarifying this Knight of Cups here. So I don't know where this is going to go yet. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Knight of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles says holding on too tight can stop you from moving forward. It says control, stability, security, rank, suspicious, material, protection, and conservation. Material gain, conservation. Let's take another one. What's going on right here? The Lovers. Celebrate the love in your life. Inspiration, motivation, love, beauty, action, commitment, choices, and unity. I'm feeling this more because with the Knight of Cups, I felt like it was a whim. Like I said, with like the motion to take action all of a sudden. So that's that motivation and action here. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Empress in reverse. It says laziness, dependency, inaction, lack of concentration, lack of inspiration. Let's take another one with the Four of Wands. Be ready for the opportunity you worked for. Celebration, stability, home, rest, cleverness, beauty, romance, mirth, milestones, and community. So what I'm feeling like now so far is this sudden burst of energy, or this notion to take action, because you at a place where you were once at a place where you were stuck and needing to make a decision. And maybe this was just you were not motivated, because the Empress in reverse talks about a lack of motivation. But you went on and made a choice. And now you have something to celebrate with this 4 of Wands, and you have the 6 of Wands out here. So you made a choice to take action towards something. And I feel like for some of you, this you being stuck, Archangel Gabriel is here saying, speak out, speak up. This was you. You were just having to speak up and make a decision and say, no, I choose to do this. Hey, I got it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move in this direction. But still needing to find out more about what is going on. So let's clarify this 6 of Wands. What are you being recognized for? What is this celebration? Why are they looking at you? Maybe they're looking at you because you spoke up. Maybe you spoke up for others, on the behalf of others. Or you speaking up made them admire you more. Okay, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. This talks about legacy, inheritance, roots, security, family, prosperity, pinnacle of success. So there is something you was successful about. Everything that you wanted is coming into fruition. So you're being recognized for having everything. Having everything, having these choices. That's why you're being looked at. You have the 7 of Cups here, which talks about step back from everything and gain perspective. Daydreams, illusion, choices, fantasy, love of control, escapism, promises unfulfilled. So somebody there looking at you, admiring you, you had all these options. It's like you could have had it all. But you just had to pick and choose. And you picked to move forward or take accept the opportunity that was presented. And when you did, you got everything that you could have wanted. Let's clarify this 8 of Cups in reverse. Clarify the 8 of Cups in reverse. It's clarified by the 2 of Wands. Says believe in your personal power. Justice, boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, first steps. Yeah, because I felt like with this, you guys was, what was going to leave a certain situation. But no, I can stay here and I'm going to speak my mind. It's like you had staying power, staying in a way that you didn't give up on something. And the 2 of Wands is stating that. Believe in your power, your justice, your boldness, your dominion. First steps. Okay, it talks about decisions. And like I said, you made a decision. Let's take another one for the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, the 8 of Cups in reverse is clarified by, what is this? The King of Cups and the Page of Cups. So the King of Cups says support yourself before you can support others. Subtle clarity, wisdom, fierce nature with calm exterior, considerate, balanced, generous. And the Page of Cups says don't let your emotions get in the way. Sweetness, gentleness, reflective, self-exploration, intuition, kindness, and sensitivity. So what I'm getting, again, you all decided to speak up about something. And you didn't do it in no abrasive way. You were still kind and gentle. You were standing in your strength. Where you could have just been abrasive and said, no, fuck that. I'm not going to take this. And then just walk away. But you had staying power. And you are being encouraged to voice yourself. Y'all take this as the timelines. We are on different timelines. This may be something that have already happened. Or this could be something that could possibly happen in the near future. But you're not losing yourself with whatever situation this is. You're doing it with integrity. But speak your mind by all means. Speak your truth and stand up. Because somebody is looking at you and said, wow, I wish I can be like that. That's my hero or my shero. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles here. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is clarified by sharing your success with, okay, you got the Six of Pentacles. It says sharing your successes builds more success. Giving, receiving, fairness, justice, generosity, sharing, influence, nobility. What did I just say? You speaking up is not only helping you, it's helping others. They're looking up to you. You are giving back. I just said you was somebody, a hero or shero, because you're giving and receiving. Look at this. The Ace of Pentacles. Gift from spirit. All right. It says the time is right to take actions on your ideas. Prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestation, labor, new venture. It's just like I said before. You guys had all of a sudden you had that motivation, like an idea. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. And you made that choice. And by doing so, you didn't give up. You took a different approach on something that is bringing you success and recognition, and you're able to give back. Let me see what was the bottom of the deck here. Wow. The bottom of the deck was Sun. Success, you guys. So whatever that choice you made and decided to do is bringing you success. So y'all take it as it resonates. Whatever it is that you decided to move toward with boldness and speaking your clarity and standing in your power, it's going to bring a lot of success. Let's clarify this Sun. Clarify the Sun. The Sun is clarified by the King of Pentacles, which says continue to solve issues in practical ways, realistic, solid, good character, intelligence, steady, reliable, and providing. There it is again with that providing and staying in your character. You're a good person. You're good character. And others look up to you. And you're making provision not for just you, but for others as well. Let's take another one. Clarifying the Sun. The Ace of Cups. You have help from the divine too. This says open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Unconditional love, new feelings, new friendship, beauty, opulence, pleasure, self-love. This is beautiful. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups. You're being admired by those around you. Because you're not a selfish person. You're not a selfish person. And you might have been the type of person that kept to yourself, didn't speak up. But now you're like standing in your power, voicing yourself, voicing your truth. You're speaking up. You're a person of integrity. And you see that you don't have to just keep quiet. And you don't have to get out of character to get things done. But just you speaking up is making things easier and making things better for a whole lot of more people. More than just yourself. So let's get some final messages here. I'm going to take your final messages from the Psychic Tarot. Let's get some final messages. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, you got rest and rejuvenation. And you got accelerated motion. See, this accelerated motion is that, okay, something is coming in quickly. And that's with that Knight of Cups. Like I said, it's like a whim, like all of a sudden you took action on something. But you have rest, rejuvenation here. So you want to do things at a steady pace. Don't overwhelm yourself. And I feel like you're not overwhelmed. You just make sure to take that time out to rest and rejuvenate so that you can be the best that you possibly can be. Don't overexert yourself. Which you didn't have anything out here that would say you've been overexerting yourself. There's been a lot of things that that's balanced out here. What else, Spirit? Final messages. What else? Wow, there it is. I see it. Here we go. This is the one I was talking about, this material harvest. But here you got the crown chakra. The crown chakra is talking about your awareness. And again, I'm getting that epiphany or something. Your inner knowing and awareness, clarity. You have the base chakra, which talks about your root chakra. And that's your foundation, security, stability. And you have temptation. Sorry about that. So y'all have temptation here. And you have material harvest. So I feel like this temptation with just a bit of you getting a recapture, a reflect on some shadow self. Like I said before, like you may have been someone who always, kept quiet. But then now you are being called to speak out. I feel like you face some things that might have been tempting. Again, with this temptation, I'm getting that, like I said before, you might have been tempted to just give up and quit and walk away from something, but then you had that stay in power. You made a choice to do so. And that's why you have this material harvest out here. The material harvest. The Ace of Pentacles. So you trusted your intuition, that whim that you had, that emotion, and you acted upon it quickly. And now you've got this security and material harvest. I think I want to pull one more. I guess pull a few more final messages from the Wild Muse. Let's see what else. Okay. What else here? Final messages, Spirit. Okay, so you got be authentic. And that's the same as we saying with this Archangel Gabriel. Speak your truth. All right? Truth expression. It's the same energy. Be authentic. Taking off the mask. You got, there's always a way. And I feel like you find that out when you had that epiphany. Like, oh my gosh, I got it. I'm going to take action on this. You found another way. A way that worked for you. And not only did it work for you, it worked for others. So, yes. You found another way. Guess what? You can't make it up. And now you got these multiple streams. You see? Multiple streams of abundance, of income, of pentacles, of material harvest. And I told you had all this help. You had the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. And that's how you was able to give back. Giving back. giving and receiving, and you did it with integrity. I told you, whatever it was you decided to do, it not only helped you, it helped others. And you came through and was able to give back, and somebody was like, oh, that's my hero. That's my shero right there. So keep doing what you're doing. All right. We're going to leave it at that. I hope that this has helped you guys in some way. Thank you all for stopping by. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and high vibes.